I'm Dwayne Richardson. My wife Gayla and I help head up the homeless ministry at the Station Church. Once a month, Yorktown provides a meal for the homeless there at the Station Church. Other churches are involved, so they feed people every Wednesday and Sunday night. We want to address the issue of homelessness and try to help people understand more about it. When most people think about homelessness, I would guess the majority of them think that people that are homeless are there strictly because of bad choices, doing drugs or alcohol. But the true statistics differ from that opinion. Of course, it's part of it. About 20 to 40% of the homeless, depending on what part of the country you're in, have a addiction problem. The rest, it's just other reasons. Some of them have an addiction problem because they became homeless, and it's a painful thing, and so they started with the drugs or alcohol after they became homeless. And so I want to list a few of the reasons here for homelessness. Number one reason given is lack of affordable housing. And so we think about that today. If you're making minimum wage at $7.35 an hour, in 40 hours you're going to make $290 some. And if rent is $1,200 for like a one-room apartment, that doesn't meet up. About 44% of homeless people actually are employed. So just trying to dispel some of the misnomers out there about homelessness, and that is the number one reason. Also, we have things like unemployment. Various parts of the country aren't like Corpus. We're blessed here to have a pretty good job situation. Many areas of the country don't. Also, natural disasters. So when we think about natural disasters, South Texas, we know something about that. A couple of years ago, Harvey hit. And just to give you one example of a homeless person I talked to was telling me that the place he lived in was destroyed by Hurricane Harvey. He had someone he knew that gave him an old used motorhome to live in, and he was able to drive it a couple miles to work doing construction. So he got up one morning and he turned the key and he heard a pop, and next thing he knew, flames were coming through the vehicle and he escaped with the shirt on his back. So now he was homeless and with no identification or anything else. And of course, we do acknowledge the substance abuse, alcohol and drug abuse. That's part of the cause of this problem also. So the Station Church is exactly that. It's a church. They don't just give people a hand out, but give people a hand up. All of these issues, no matter how diverse they are, have a spiritual element to them. And so at the Station Church, they get ministered to on that level, on a spiritual level. We partner with that Station Church. Pastor Ryan and his wife have been there for about 16 or 17 years. He's bivocational, so he works full-time. The ministry cannot support him. Thankfully, Yorktown has the compassion and vision to help this ministry. You can help in several different ways. One way is by providing food. We send out an email at the beginning of each month telling about the different food groups that we need, and you can either email me or sign up at the welcome desk or in Adult Bible Fellowship class on the sign-up sheet saying what you'll bring. Now you can bring it to Yorktown that Sunday night between 5:45 and 6:15 and just drop the food off. We'll take it down and serve. Or you can come down and help to serve the food also. The other thing you can do is just serve. You don't have to even provide food. You can just show up and help us with the passing out of food. Generally takes about 40 minutes from start to finish to feed between 200, 250 people on any given night. And so I just want to invite any people that are interested to let me know, get on our email list so that you'll know more about this ministry. When we think about God promising to provide our needs. And so people struggle with that. Well, if God promises to provide our needs, why are they homeless? Well, we're helping to meet their needs. And so God's using us to fulfill that promise of meeting their needs. And so we have Christian brothers and sisters in Christ that are living on the streets of Corpus Christi. When we go help, if you talk to those that do help with the ministry, that help serve, many of them, they'll tell you that they're thanked nonstop as you're handing out the food. People are thanking you, showing appreciation for what we're doing.